No, we're not. Okay. Let's see. Are there missions around here? I don't think there are. I don't remember seeing the thing say that there were missions to do in the area. So let's just go back to the lighthouse. Back to the lighthouse. And we'll go from there. Who wants to talk now? Davrin and Lucanus and Balara and Nev. Wow. Maybe that's it. Or maybe I just wish I could see Solnik's IRL, so I project him onto others. Aw. I can't wait to meet him IRL just so I can be amazed by how tall he is. Even though I know he's tall, I can't wait to be like, oh wow, in person, you're really tall. Wait, I don't want to talk to him now. I want to talk to Balara. He is tall. What is he, 6'3"? Is that right? He looks like Tobey Maguire's cousin. I can see that. I can see that, T, for sure. Hey, Jake. He's a long bean. Wait, T, have you met Solnix in person or just Limsey? Lims is 5'10"? Really? Just Limbs, okay. Wow. I didn't realize she was that tall.
Oh, hey, Rook.
What are you working on?
Oh, it's part of that artifact, you know, from the ritual. I wanted to see how they did what they did, what it meant. Tried asking that thing. It won't tell me.
The knowledge of the great Anaris is...
A theme. Least I figured that out. How to make it go away, I mean. Damn it. We are getting through to Syrian. He almost listened.
He was listening to you, Balara, because you're his sister.
He was my brother. My only brother. And just for a moment, he was my brother again. Then he wasn't. Then he was a person I might need to... I don't think I can, Rook. Do that.
This stuff's never easy, and it never should be. You become a Naris when the hard choices don't hurt anymore.
I want to believe, to hope, that it won't come to that. And that we get through to him, somehow.
I really hope you're right.
Well, either way, we'll be able to find them.
How?
Oh, I didn't tell you. Right. The artifact. Couldn't figure out how it did it. Made those demons, I mean. But I attuned its resonance, and I'll know where they are next time, before they finish. So we can stop them. However we have to.
I'm here for you, no matter what happens.
Thank you, Rook. That helps. Because we need to stop him. Syrian, I mean. And if we can't convince him to step away... Rook, what you said before about us, are you sure that you still want that? I mean, with everything I've got going on, with Syrian, I mean?
Of course I'm sure. I'm here for you, no matter what.
Okay, just wanted you to be sure. Anyway, I should get back.
No more kissing anyone else.
I mean,
I'm a committed
I don't
elf.
think we have much time.
So, T, the other night, Sarah was... It always reminds me of the SNL commercial parody, where it's a commercial for an adult site for women. You know, for them to check out late at night while they're in bed. And it's Zillow. Because Sarah was in bed scrolling through Zillow, looking at places in Colorado. Remember that? And she sent me a place, and I was like, oh, I got to tell Tia. And I figured I think it was Durango was the cabin that you sent me.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's near T or not. Oh. But yeah, SNL did a parody about an adult site for women, and it was Zillow. Because they're just talking about how women are always in bed looking at Zillow houses.
That's true. All right, love you, bye.
I love you, bye.
Yeah. I don't have any calls.
What's that?
I don't have any calls. First night.
Nice.
Love you, bye.
Love you, bye. Jake is on Zillow right now. Lem, your wife does that too? Yeah. I didn't. It's so funny that the things that you don't realize are things until you see that, like, an SNL sketch about it, and you're like, oh wow, that's actually a thing. Same with your wife and Zillow. It's so funny. So yeah, you'll have to let us know, T, if Durango is near you. Yay! 81. Nice jump. Oh yeah, we got a couple. Sarah makes an appearance. And Ed talks about Sarah. So yeah, now that we're committed and we've made a commitment to Balara, no more kissing anyone else. Off the table. Let's talk to Nev and her stupid hat.
Trust me, it's her. And we're lucky. If someone found the body before us, she would have been cremated.
Ugh, I'll never understand that custom.
What are you two up to?
Look, it's very exciting. Nev's invited me to help solve a murder.
Well, if anyone's gonna gather clues from the dead.
I helped the Navaran city guard a few times, but a long-lost crime from the heart of Tevinter.
Let's not oversell it. You ready?
By the flame that stoked you, by the light that rises. Return and speak.
What do you want of this one?
You were a shadow dragon. Someone took you out.
She's already digging in. Be firm.
Why should this one speak?
For a chance to right some wrongs.
One last time.
Speak with no promise of answer.
You helped get people out of the city. Who was the last person you took?
No. Secret. This one's to protect.
They're clinging to a role, keeping secrets.
Fine. Then tell me who killed you. Did you see their face?
Their name gives the other away.
If they came for you, then they're coming for whoever you helped escape.
Nev knows what she's talking about. You can trust her.
Your final task will be for naught, unless you aid us.
This one saw the murderer's face. Piranhas. His son wanted out for Blood Mage family. This one got the son to Azariel. Help him.
The shadow dragons will get him to safety.
Thank you.
The spirit has left us. Thank you for trusting me with one of your dead.
Wouldn't leave that to just anyone. You're a different story. Thanks for the help.
Anytime.
I knew you were in or near Denver, T, but I didn't know how close Durango was to that. Because you know what? This is a genuine question. A genuine question. Very rare. Does anyone else's feed get really weird late at night? Like, Sarah always says she's jealous of my Instagram feed for Reels because all it is dogs and cats being funny, causing shenanigans, people falling down, and people being scared by other people. And she's like, how did you get... I was like, I don't know how I got this, but I've got the perfect algorithm. And I'm scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and having a good time. And after about 12:30, all of a sudden, the other night, it just like that got weird. And it turned into videos of people falling to their death. Women with huge proportions just jumping. And I'm like, wait, where all of a sudden, where does this come from? Tease gets really weird. Okay, yeah, it's really weird. And I was like, okay, then stop. And I was trying to like scroll fast to teach the algorithm, no, next. And then the next night I hopped on, it was like 10:30. Puppies being silly. Cats holding puppies weird. You know, people falling down. And I was like, okay, this is back to normal again. So weird. You don't scroll at night? Really? Yeah, that's pretty much the only time I scroll. But yeah, it's really weird. Once it hits like 12:30, like a thing. Solid 007's algorithm is messed up, really. You're too busy yelling at people in Overwatch. That's funny. Yeah, but for the most part though, like Sarah found this woman, this British woman who tells historical facts, and Sarah loves this lady. And so usually I'll start to pick up on like a certain word, and I'll realize, oh, Sarah has fallen asleep next to me watching this reel of this woman talk about history, because I keep hearing the same sentence over and over, and it's just looping over and over again. And then she'll look at me, she'll be like, what are you laughing about? I'm like, look at this dog. Look at him smile when someone kisses him. I watched one podcast and they said something that came up on their feed now that's all mine. Really? Oh, that's funny. So yeah, I guess it's kind of a good thing. So I can now know, well, when it gets weird, it's just time to go to bed. I should be asleep already anyhow. But yeah. Oh, that stinks, Solid 007. I hate that. Let's talk to this guy.
Oh, great. Is it your turn to cook? What's all this going to be?
Paella. Well, 2 of them. One without seafood for Emmerich. And a gooseberry pie for dessert. Nev's favorite.
You made dessert just for Nev?
There's enough for everyone.
Yes, but you still made it just for her.
You think it's a bad idea?
You're sweet on Nev.
Don't say it like that. You think it's too much?
Don't they say the way to someone's heart is through their stomach?
It's perfect. The best way to the heart is between the 4th and 5th ribs. Don't listen to Biago.
That was definitely not what we were just talking about, Lucanus.
I'm not good at this. Hilario's always been the charming one. I just had to be good with a knife.
You can be both.
I've never really faced any problem too big to solve. Now there's Spine, the gods, Treviso. It's hard to ever feel you're doing enough. But here, now, I have people I can care for. Something as small as providing a treat feels big enough to matter.
I don't really like Lucanus as a character. I think it's just because I feel like his accent is fake. I don't know if I want to help him. I don't know, maybe he and Nev deserve each other with their fake accent and their dumb hats. Lem, you genuinely get angry at night playing Overwatch. Your glucose goes up, gotta drink a ton of water, and no snacks. See, that's why I thought you played it at night off stream, is because that's because you don't get angry. That's so funny to me. Yeah, for some reason, I don't know what happened with me, where now Overwatch doesn't bother me much at all anymore. Whatever happens, it happens. Doesn't matter. It's all good. I think it's become a lot easier to not care when the game got so greedy monetarily. And so it's like, I don't even care what happens in here anymore. I don't really like that game that much. Davern, what's up? What are you making, man?
Hey, Rook. I was planning to take us on to the woods in Arlington soon. Want to keep us company?
Sounds good to me.
Hassan will be glad to hear it. Needs to stretch his wings.
Couldn't push the button quick enough to track that. A friend in need. All right, Davern, let's go. We're just friends. I'm not trying to kiss you anymore. You ain't got to be weird about it. A friend in need. Here we go. You know what's funny is we're doing a ton of side missions, and it's mostly just talking. We haven't fought a whole ton on this stream. Sorry about that. If you came here for the fighting and the adventure, I did notice when I've been making the thumbnails for when I shorten these streams into like little... I basically shorten them mission by mission by mission. And I notice when I make the thumbnails, it's mostly just people talking. There's like very few thumbnails of any fighting. It's always the freeze frame of a cutscene. Jake, thank you for the gift sub to Maya. I appreciate that. And Jake won the bingo. Well done, sir. Well done, Jacob. Okay, I'm going home now. Alrighty, Jake, I'll see you in like a minute and a half. We've all heard that story before from Jake. It took too long. Clips it right. Let's spend time with Davron. Where are you taking? Wow, maybe he's gonna try to. Where are we going, Davron? Maybe he's gonna try to kiss me. I'll get us going again so that Jake can hop right back. Oh, there you go, Kai. Kai just feeding the addiction. Like, there you go. I know he won't be able to stop. Thank you, Kai. That's a good mod right there. Kai also said it, so all of Jake's spaces include Jake having to spend money. Kai's a good mod right there. Let's start this quest. Just a heart. So mean.
Hassan can get the gate.
Kai was killing it yesterday on Bingo Storm. For as fast as that moves, Kai was on it. Whoa.
No.
Oh, hey, Hassan.
Meeting Eldrin, the old elf I told you about. I spent summers here. Tended Hollow when I was a kid.
Hollow.
Hard to imagine the mighty hunter hanging out with deer.
Not everything in the forest should be hunt. Hassan, hang back.
Oh. That's a cool looking house. Too tiny though. We need a room for streaming and a room for Sarah to do her workouts, and we need enough space in between those rooms. Do you guys remember when I would stream from the living room and you could hear Sarah dancing in the background? Those were the days. Cutscene.
Eldrin, I got your message.
Oh? Who are you?
It's me, Davron.
I knew a Davrin once. Strange kid. Too small, even for an elf.
Well, now, hold on.
So, this walking mountain of armor I see before me can't be hidden.
You sure got old and cranky.
You got old and far too good looking. I was always the lady killer.
This is Rook. We're working together.
Another warden. Can you be trusted around our holler, Rook?
I'd be honored for the chance to earn their trust.
The holler decide that. And if you don't impress them, their antlers let you know. Arlathan Forest is wrong in a way I've never seen.
We know.
The holler aren't coming around, and these old bones aren't up to the task of chasing them anymore. I'm worried they're sick. I need you to check on them for me.
Hassan, I told you.
Is that what I think it is?
I'm looking after him.
Remarkable. A griffin. Never thought I'd see one. Maybe all those summers here rubbed off. The monster hunter turned shepherd.
What was Davern like back then?
We don't need to waste Eldrin's time with...
He sang a lot.
This guy?
He'd sing to the holler.
You mean the Grey Warden standing next to me?
Now hold on. I'd get tired trying to herd them. I started humming to keep myself awake, and they slowed down to listen.
So naturally, you broke out into song.
Only when humming didn't work. Just getting the job done.
And now the job is caretaker to a griffin.
Yay!
Hassan's got him wrapped around his little talon, searching all over for gingerwort truffle.
Yeah, Eldrin's heard enough.
Davrin, the truffle hunter?
Oh.
Seems my old lesson sunk in. Not every creature in the forest is quarry.
I didn't ignore everything you said. And now, we've got some holler to find.
Davrin, I'm glad to see you took the road less traveled. It suits you.
Okay, what do we do?
Find some stone root, a marple tree, and vannerberries.
I thought we were looking for Hala.
A lot of people would go chasing after them, running around, getting nowhere. Holla can keep that up for days.
Maybe you could sing to them.
I'll go right on pretending you didn't say that. Trick I've learned. Ringing the dinner bell's a lot easier than searching the whole damned forest.
Harvey's a cute boy. You want tummy rubs? Okay, one second. One second. You give Harvey some tummy rubs.
That's good water. That is some good water.
That's good water. Good boy, Harvey. Oh, hey, look at that. Here's a trick you should try this weekend, everyone. What? Batman, what? What? Batman, what? Oh, yeah, definitely call a guy. What? Why'd you bark? The bat alarm. Okay, we gotta gather stone root, vannerberries, and a marple tree branch. Marple. Miss Marple. So yeah, Sarah was listening to that, the British lady tell history stories. And Sarah said, I want to be her friend. When we go to London, can we try to meet her? And I'll tell her, I've fallen asleep to you so many times. I'm like, I don't know, maybe a different approach. That might be weird. I fall asleep to you. So just a heads up, Kai, when we go over there and we're hanging out, and if you're telling a story, don't be offended if Sarah falls asleep, but she finds a British voice very soothing.
See if it has a dead branch.
I bashed. Let's bash.
Got it.
It's hollow, right? When you blow through it, it mimics a hollow's call.
The dinner bell.
Not ringing it yet, but that's the idea.
All right.
Here, some vannerberry.
Sweet as candy. Holla lapped them up.
That's something I'd say to an anti-gamer, and she'd answer like Ed. That's
taste
so
like.
funny.
Don't even think it. Uncle Eldrin let me try one once.
There are so many loud, jarring British people. This sounds like a challenge.
Hour. Paralysis, hallucinations, cramps.
I guess there are. I guess it just depends. Like there's loud, jarring everyone. I guess, but for the most part, I think when we We need you to be more of an Attenborough approach, Kai. Can you change just everything about you and just speak like an Attenborough? Like, for real. Like, well, I was cat-sitting for... I'm just super curious where the line would be for the American ear. No, I don't... I think it's got to be really, like, it's got to be... Like, yours isn't jarring. I've heard your speaking voice, Kai. Yours isn't jarring. It's got to be like almost like a Dick Van Dyke Cockney accent. Basically, an American doing a British accent is what it needs to be for it to be jarring. Wait, which way is this fox facing? I didn't see which way it turned. I got to go back and look. Oh no, it's not a fox thing. It's just the shoot the things thing. Okay, can I reach that from here? No. Okay, cool. Needed to be Australian. Yeah, kind of. And I don't know the areas well enough to say like how you and Will were talking earlier today. How you can just like mention an area and you know what you're. So I can't say like the cities. Does the UK have a Fran Drescher? Like, I feel like, and again, this is just coming from all of my knowledge coming from TV and what have you. I feel like if I say a cabbie's accent, what accent is that? I feel like a lot of cabbies have the same accent. I don't know if that's true or not. Oh, I've died. With the release date announcement of the new Jim Butcher book in Harry Dresden series. It's weird because a lot of times we talk about posh British voices in regard to specific people who are very not posh here. Interesting. I found this podcast called Unspoiled. I've been binging to refresh my memory. Oh, okay. Yeah, you got to write those posts in order, Sheehan. I was like, what? It would typically be very Cockney for that. Okay, yeah. Sometimes Americans will talk about, okay, yeah. So I'm trying to think. So when I think of posh, I think of Judi Dench. I think of your stereotypical butler. Hello. Like, it's more of a, I don't think of specific people usually. I definitely think of a tone. It's more of the noises that are made. I'm always interested in how it comes across for people not from here, because obviously it's really hard for me to tell from the... Yeah, I totally get what you mean. I'm trying to think... Yes. Thurston Howell the Third, yes. Or like, any encounter... Oh, here you go. Any encounter with a stuck-up salesperson in a rich part of town. That's what I think of as posh. Oh, we don't take kindly to your sort here.
Good. Hang on to
that. Might not even be an actual accent, but it's how it's portrayed in movies. You know what I mean?
I thought we were ringing the...
Please leave this establishment post-haste. I don't know what accent that is, but that's what Hollywood has taught me that posh is. In, Oh, I'm trying to think... There's a certain... It's not a Hugh Grant. It almost started to sound like Hugh Grant. But there is in a documentary series called The 7-Up, there's a guy who was like a... he had some sort of a political post. And he did this a lot. And it was more of his look. He had just... His eyes were half closed, and the British people will haberdashery. That's posh. That's not what Kai sounds like at all, though. I don't know, Kai. I feel like you have a very, from what I remember, I feel like yours has a very neutral British accent. Take advantages of my privileges for once. I don't know if you've seen The Fast Show. What is The Fast? John is what I think of when I think of posh. You know, he doesn't really separate his teeth when he talks, kind of a thing. Herbaceous, herbaceous, herbuncular, herbatorial. Johnny, what's going on, man?
It's on the other side of this.
Okay. So go over here.
Could be Hala.
We've got a griffin. Hassan could track them.
I need to be careful of the predator in him that's ingrained to hunt and kill things before they kill him.
He'd attack the Hala?
Probably not, but he's never seen one.
Nice. But the director of that documentary series passed away recently, so I don't know if they're gonna have more or not. Sometimes there will be like that John guy. There was I think 1 or 2 that he didn't take part in. Just because I think he was embarrassed by how he acted when he was younger. Which, I mean, he should have been. It's a trap.
Time to blow the horn. I'll let you have the honor.
Hey, thanks. What the? Solid 007. What? 5 gift subs? Poppy Viking, Odd Angles, Sandwalks, Ojoy, and Lonzo Gonzo. Thank you so much, man. What the heck?
It's a present for you.
What? Thank you so much, Solid 007. What the heck? And she in 1 bingo. Wow, I hope he didn't do it for that. I hope you didn't do it for that. Thank you so much, man. That's so kind of you. What the butt? That's what's wrong about bingo. That's what's wrong about bingo. It makes me question people's motives. Like, you were only nice because you wanted to win bingo. Solid 007. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. What the heck? And I'm sorry that bingo has tainted my brain to make me question. Sorry. Thank you, bud. I appreciate that. For real. What the heck? I'm so happy. I'm gonna blow this horn. Cutscene.
It looks sick.
It's okay. We're here to help. How do we help?
Look around for more Vanderberries. Hassan, don't you even think about going after...
Remember, trust.
Right. Turlum. Okay. Hassan, do as I would do, boy. Be nice.
Did, Hassan just bring in some food?
He did. I'll be damned. Won't forget that anytime soon. Thanks for helping out.
Something new every day. Wish it could always be like this. There's more to him than hunting darkspawn.
Eyes of an eagle, roar of a lion. But maybe the heart of a holla.
And the appetite of all three. You found your Turlum.
Yeah, we did. Come on, boy. You did good. We'll need to tell Eldrin about this holla.
I love hollow bread. Are you kidding me, Johnny? Are you kidding me, man? Right now? Why would you kid me? Why would you come into my channel, my stream, my home away, my home inside my home,
and bury you in the basement as a joke?
And kid me? Well, I forgot what I was saying.
Most of my clan didn't understand why I left.
Never keyed.
Eldrin had an open mind. Saw I was restless.
He approved?
He knew I had to find my own way. Though he warned me about joining the Wardens.
Too dangerous?
I know Batman looks massive. He's grown, and his fur has gotten brown and black.
Not a lot of that at Weishaupt.
T, you make really good holla? I don't know. You're going to have to make some and send it to me as proof.
There's something to be said.
See how I tricked T into making hollow bread and sending it to me? Pretty clever. Hey, while I'm tricking people, have I told you guys about Factor? It's a smooth transition. The king of transitions, Edward. No, Johnny. You weren't tricked. Also, when Johnny opens his, hey, thank you for the bits. When Johnny opens his Factor box, it's going to be a bunch of butterflies, like in all of my Instagram reels. Do you guys get that ad? Oh!
Yay!
You restarted your Factor. I don't know if... Oh, what? Really, T? It did not credit you. I wonder if it's because it has to be a new... Probably because it has to be a new customer. Okay, gotta go. Bye. Bye, Johnny. I'm gonna open up my hype chest. Who's this diva emote is what I got. Look at that. Yeah, I don't know, because that little counter... I don't think it did, because that little counter there... Yeah, that was Johnny. But I don't know how long it takes to count. I don't know. It's so weird. Yeah, I don't know. But I still appreciate it, T. I wonder... Maybe I'll still get credit. Maybe they'll still see that you used the link, though. And then they'll be happy with me. Talk to this nerd. This guy looks like, at first, like the guy, Mr. Anderson from The Matrix, and the one tall elf from Lord of the Rings. Mr. Anderson.
Any luck?
We found one. Looked sick.
I was afraid of that. If you can find more Vanaberries.
Hassan took care of it.
A griffin helped to holler?
I wasn't looking forward to watching a griffin eat a holla.
The lion in him might have.
But it didn't. Not sure what side of him we saw back there.
The world knows griffins as warriors who fought Darkspawn, but they existed long before that.
Existed as what?
A creature of the wild, free to explore their nature.
But griffins live for the hunt.
So do you. Yet now, you're a caretaker.
Yeah, I definitely felt like it looks like him not in cutscenes. When it's us like walking around, it looked like him, but then when the cutscene went to him, I was like, oh, I'm not. There we go.
I'm proof that anything can change. Don't know if it's for the better.
Nothing about change is ever certain. I once knew a restless young elf who believed there was more to life than shoveling hollow manure. It's the nature of nature to surprise us.
Maybe you're right. See you around, Eldrin.
Hey. Quest complete. A friend in need. Davern helped an old friend, Uncle Eldrin, by feeding a starving Hala. Surprisingly, Asan pitched in and fetched berries for the poor animal, showing a sight of griffins not seen before.